Mr. Complex. This is the Poor People's Campaign. This is the Poor People's Campaign. This is the poor people's shit. From the rock, raised in the back blocks where the poor people live, where they teach you how to fight but you never taught to forgive. We live a bus ride away from more fortunate kids, and rap stars boast that they not as broke as we is. So as broke as we is, we the first to buy the stuff we can't afford, to floss like we ain't as broke as we is. We take things serious like being the best MC. Being the best rapper could be the only thing we achieve, and so we go hard, even though we don't expect to go far. At best you might get some respect from your squad, and your block is all that you got, so you reppin' it hard. Let somebody talk about your hood foul, you take it personal as well. Might even come to bringing guns to the guard. Some people join gangs if the pressure they under is hard. It's easier to get respect if your numbers is large. In school at the jungle you learn how to rumble in the yard. If you lost you were soft, but if you won of course you were a star. Taught to think that tough was enough to define what you are, but you found tough wasn't enough to find you a job. It's hard to think outside the bars when money is the key, but the only keys you see make the handcuffs release. No justice, no peace. Truth is the poor man's champagne. What set you claim? I rep the poor people's campaign. Slaves were never meant to escape the chains. The Civil War made it plain. This is the poor people's campaign. Poverty painted the picture of pain. Thomas Jefferson built the frame. This is the poor people's campaign. They want you to think it's a black and white thing, like poor people ain't the same. This is the poor people's champagne. Dr. King discovered money was the game. That's when they had him slain. This is the poor people's campaign. I was a young villain. My crew dressed all denim. We all chillin', feeling like we all winning. We all willing to fulfill criminal lives, criminal minds in the bodies of small children. And it was real, even though we were still children. Real young with real funds from real dealings. Real bullets from real guns for real vengeance. You know it's real when the judge giving that real sentence. We thought this was the only real existence, but if we didn't grow up tough, we'd be real different. I see it now, I was too young to see it before. We grew up soldiers because we grew up in the war. If you looking for some soldiers without a cause, take a tour, get anywhere the community is poor. I could take you to Italy, chill in Sicily, or bring you to New Orleans, let's kick it in Ninth Ward. In Miami, Liberty City, Little Haiti and more. Could it possibly be that poverty is the cause? Poor whites were the original gangs of New York. It's not a crack thing, Latino or black thing. It's a cash thing that comes from not having. Slaves were never meant to escape the chains. The Civil War made it plain. This is the poor people's campaign. Poverty painted the picture of pain. Thomas Jefferson built the frame. This is the poor people's campaign. They want you to think it's a black and white thing, like poor people ain't the same. This is the poor people's champagne. Dr. King discovered money was the game. That's when they had him slain. This is the poor people's campaign. Your favorite neighbor got locked when coppers raided the block. They came to take us away a lot, so we hated the cops. Where I'm from, most crimes are related to making rocks. Drug dealers, prostitutes, pimps, killers, and shady cops. I've seen jobs increase and crime rates drop. And my topography, poverty makes the climate hot. We all make choices, primates we are not. But as long as the people are poor, the crime will never stop. I sip a lot, truth. Poor man champagne. What set you claim? I rep the poor people's campaign. I wasn't too bad, right? This is the poor people's campaign. Slaves were never meant to escape the chains. The Civil War made it plain. This is the poor people's campaign. Poverty painted the picture of pain. Thomas Jefferson built the frame. This is the poor people's campaign. They want you to think it's a black and white thing, like poor people ain't the same. This is the poor people's champagne. Dr. King discovered money was the game. That's when they had him slain. This is the poor people's campaign. Slaves were never meant to escape the chains. The Civil War made it plain. This is the poor people's campaign. Poverty painted the picture of pain. Thomas Jefferson built the frame. This is the poor people's campaign. They want you to think it's a black and white thing, like poor people ain't the same. This is the poor people's champagne. Dr. King discovered money was the game. That's when they had him slain. This is the poor people's campaign. Slaves were never meant to escape the chains. The Civil War made it plain. This is the poor people's campaign. Poverty painted the picture of pain. Thomas Jefferson built a frame. This is the poor people's campaign. They want you to think it's a black and white thing, like poor people ain't the same. This is the poor people's champagne. Dr. King discovered money was the game. That's when they had him slain. This is the poor people's campaign.